Hey MechWarrior, welcome back to Plays MechWarrior 5. We're on Tigris, having finished off all three missions there. And this is our new assignment screen. And if you haven't read this yet, and you read it now and you get the impression it is possibly a suicide mission, well, you got that right. It could be. Here we go. Sarna.
Sarna, capital system of the Sarna commonality, and one of the jewels of the Capellan Confederation. For centuries, Sarna had been a beacon of industry and technological sophistication, once housing large populous cities across all of its continents, feeding a healthy commercial manufacturing industry. But, like the rest of the Inner Sphere, the succession wars brought death and destruction to Sarna. Today, although it's only a shadow of its former self, it remains an important world. Its aerospace and dropship manufacturing centers, combined with its centralized location in Capellan space, have made it a prime target for the Federated Sun's ongoing invasion of the Confederation. House Davion has charged the elite 5th Certis Fusiliers with taking Sarna. In order to complete our mission, we will first need to make contact with their commanding officers, General Gordon Hartstone and Colonel Anthony Harkness. But something seems to be wrong. Although we jumped into the system 7 days ago, I have not yet been able to hail anyone on the wideband Federated Sun's command channel. I'm getting nothing but silence every time I try. Even more disturbing, the local news is reporting that the Fusiliers have attacked and destroyed Sarna's HPG relay station, which has cut the system out of contact with the rest of the Inner Sphere, spreading panic among Sarna's populace. Our mission to recover the stolen Mio codebooks is far too important for us to abandon. Whatever the odds, we must make contact with the 5th Certis Fusiliers and request their assistance in finding and destroying the stolen codebooks. Otherwise, the entire security of Operation Rat could be compromised. Let's just hope we're not too late.
Notice the incongruity because it was 16 days from the jump point and she said 7 days in system. Well, left-hand rider not talking to the right-hand rider. Sarna. You know the deal. Pause and I'll scroll. Finish reading and pause, and I'll continue. Difficulty 60, 290 ton. Bit of a leap for 20 tons there. I'm going to go back because one of the things I want to check here is a Battlemaster 1D, which is the oldest type. I think it's the oldest type. Another Cyclops to suck up my money. Same deal. Marauder, Orion, and a Stalker. So the best I can do if I can save up the money, well, is I got a Victor. I got lucky getting that Atlas, that's all there was to it, huh? If I need it, I'll have to buy it. And now this time I get 8 and 8. Or 8 and 1. You'd think by now House Davion would be liking me a little bit more. But nope. I'm a wee bit light. You know you're a wee bit light when your number 2 slots is 60 ton. So I guess we're going to have to take that as a, either the other Zeus, who's that? The other Zeus. Or the Cataphract. Oh, the Cyclops. At least it's got a gun. That takes me over, and I don't want to take the other guys too late. So, none of that stuff then. Let's see. 10 more tons. So my 55 is a 65, or yeah, I just don't have it. I go up to a 70. Yeah, he's decent on guns. We'll take that. But is this decent? 40. No. A 40 for an Alpha Strike. I mean, okay, it is better than a Hunchback. It's not better than that. Yeah. I'll go 5 under. It's better than 5 over and a light striker. Oof.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Commander, the communications disarray caused by the Comstar HPG relay station's destruction has allowed us to land on Sarna undetected. But I'm still not getting any responses on the Federated Sun's wideband. The only thing we're detecting is a faint SOS signal from the 5th Certis Fusilier. I've marked its approximate location on your HUD. If there are any Federation forces out there, we need to make contact with them ASAP if we are to have any hope of surviving this deep into Capellan territory. But be on your guard, Commander. This SOS signal could be a trap.
So much of this playthrough depends on what you find and how you play, as far as are you playing for money or salvage. If you were playing for salvage straight through, like I see a lot of people do, just routinely, the salvage for larger mechs is just not there. It's a big rock in our way. Let's squeeze through here. String my lance out. And that's one of the reasons I almost always play for cash over salvage.
This is my kind of place.
Big trees. She likes big logs. I can't believe I said that. So anyway, both the Battlemaster that I have and the Atlas are the fruits of my playing for cash.
Let's not get distracted by the view. Keep focused.
Said the only person talking about the view.
They appear to be members of the Fusiliers, transmitting IFF frequencies to them now.
Identification
Let's go
friend
and
Nervo.
introduce ourselves.
Incoming mechs, stay where you are. Your IFF says you're with the 2nd Cruises Lancers. Why are the Lancers here on Sarna?
The Lancers aren't here in force, it's only us. We're here on special assignment from Marshal Jackson Davion. We have an urgent matter to discuss with General Hearthstone.
He's gone. We believe he's been KIA.
What about Colonel Harkness?
Definitely KIA. His Marauder was bombarded by Inferno missiles. When he tried to punch out, Inferno gel poured into his cockpit and burned him alive.
Who's in charge here then?
You're looking at her. Captain Damu, 5th Certus Fusiliers, 1st Battalion. And as much as I would love to know why you're here, that is going to have to wait. We've got bigger problems at the moment. We're waiting on our salvage teams to strip this Gazelle for any surviving provisions. We're not going to make it much longer if we can't salvage as much of its supplies as we can.
And that's the
We're
story.
detecting Liao forces converging on our position. They must have tracked your approach here. Lancers, my men are exhausted and stretched to the brink. I cannot afford to lose any more of them. Help us fight through this with minimal losses, and I'll see what I can do about helping you with your special assignment.
We're on it, Captain.
Note that none of those mechs can take more than a small laser. I can't get out there. I screwed the pooch on that.
New target, Centurion.
Lance target received.
Get moving. You don't have eyes on the enemy, you're not in the right
I'm
place.
reading more Liao forces on approach. Captain Damu, do you have dropship support to extract your unit?
No, our dropship support was destroyed in low orbit shortly after we made planetfall. We've been tracking down and salvaging whatever supplies we can from as many of the downed support dropships we could find. I'll be straight with you. After a solid month of dodging hostile forces, we're on our last legs.
What happened here?
Sarna was a trap. Our MEO intelligence was completely inaccurate. They said that the system was only defended by a few regiments of militia with possible light mech reserve support. What we ended up getting was all 4 regiments of McCarran's armored cavalry. They
Look, guy's
waited
got a
for us to
small
make
cockpit.
planetfall before attacking our dropships as they tried to return to a low orbit, trapping all of us on this rock. Then, their mech and vehicle forces pinned us against the Grey River and slaughtered everyone. Only a handful of us were able to make it out. If we don't secure these supplies, we won't last much longer. What you see here is pretty much all that's left of the 5th Certus Fusiliers.
Enemy transport touching down.
Time to earn my pay. Same got here. Target destroyed.
New target, Warhammer. Target destroyed.
Have you attempted to contact any jump ships at the Sarna jump point?
We've tried multiple times, but the Confederation have seemed to blanket the entire system in some sort of thick electromagnetic field that's completely scrambling anything that isn't short-range communications on planet.
Well, just can't
That
hit
would
them.
explain why we weren't reading anything on the wideband on our burn into the system.
New target, Trebuchet. Target destroyed.
Confirm.
Target
Enemy
acquired.
mech on its heels.
Lancers, every mech we lose is irreplaceable to us. Keep us protected or we won't have the manpower to help you with your special assignment.
I guess that means one of those just is hers.
Tango eliminated.
Target acquired.
On our burn towards the system, we caught the news saying that you blokes took out the local HPG station.
I don't believe that for a second. No matter what the Confederation's state-run news says. The HPG was our only hope of contacting anyone off-world about our dire situation here.
Yeah, that was
It
the last
makes no
one.
sense that we would destroy the only means of saving ourselves. With Liao shooting down our dropships and the HPG destroyed, we have no way of contacting anyone off-planet. Whoever destroyed the HPG most likely condemned us all to death.
Yeah, something seemed fishy about that. You have to be absolutely mental to even think about crossing Comstar and their HPG stations. Last time someone tried, the entire Free Worlds League found themselves without interstellar communications for almost a year. And they only got it back because their Captain General capitulated to Comstar's every demand.
Captain Damu, I'm showing no further enemies on scope. It looks like we are in the clear.
Your Lancers really pulled through for us. Thank you. Stick around till we're done here, then follow us. We'll talk about Marshal Davian's special assignment for you once we reach our encampment. Word of advice, though, lose the dropship. Keep it suborbital if you need to relocate. The Big Mac will shoot you out of the sky if they think you're assisting us. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck in the trenches with us till this is all over.
Fade to black. Almost 4 million seabells. 6 picks. Boy. 2, 2, 2. Gotta already start looking for. Now I'm gonna upgrade. I gotta get my stool. And that was nice. And that's cool. For that reason. One more pick going for it. Okie dokie. Battle mechs first. Orion didn't even take a hit. That was a chainsaw. You know the deal. Read the screen. Pause if you have to. I'm moving now. We're going to the HPG station. If you haven't seen this, that was part of the cutscene at the beginning of this. One big, huge, tremendously huge building. I guess it takes a lot to generate a hyperpulse signal at faster than speed of light, whatever. And the 295 this time, still at 60. So whoops, no. "37 days. And the most we're taking is 7 days. I think we can deal with that. This next mission's kind of like a battlefield. And I say that on purpose because Warzone's not right. Battlefield's faster than Warzone. They're coming at you pretty fast. And there's a good number of flights of VTOLs coming in. So I want to get rid of this. The problem is I don't want to go to the only mech I got that really fills the slot. That's a cataphracts. It dawned on me that that is a unadjusted cataphracts. Yeah, with a single ton of ammo for no. We can do better. I'd rather not do that on the arm. I don't really have to, so ka-ching, ka-ching, whatever. Seems like a waste because it probably is. I'm not giving Tier 4 is all the way around. That's just no. And an AC-10, huh? Okay, that can stay, but you get more ammo. And the heat's not there. Ammo's or armor's a little bit light. Better give it that. And for all of that, I actually lessened the damage. I get 37, so that works. And the large laser doesn't shoot. What do you know? I'm telling myself this is a bad choice. I'm telling myself I need to substantially increase as opposed to incrementally. Like even 3 mechs as assault mechs would be better than the light shots that I got.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Even 2 assaults of heavy and
Ruins the HPG relay
Cobalt.
station. I've marked the map with the last known location of the Fusiliers transponders being sent. After they all went
1
rogue,
HPG
be sure to
generator.
be on your guard and watch your backs. McCarran's armored cavalry is still breathing down our necks, looking to finish us off for good. Let's go find our answers.
Airborne hostiles on radar.
This is Pain God. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Destroyed.
Like I said, several flights. So got one.
Target acquired.
Pain God here. Target destroyed.
Yeah, that's because you got weapons suited for
I
that.
see them. Whoever they are, they aren't with the Fusiliers. This is Captain Damu of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. Who the hell are you, and why are you using our transponder signals?
We serve a purpose much higher than yours, my child. I regret you coming here. Now I'm afraid I cannot allow you to leave this place alive. Die, knowing your sacrifice will usher humanity into
I'm
a
just shooting leaves, aren't I?
Screw that and screw you. I don't have any plans on dying today, but I do plan on dismantling you imposters piece by piece until you tell me what I want to know.
That's the toughest griffin I've ever seen. Wow, really?
Target destroyed. Incoming missile. New target Griffin. Critical.
Not another super griffin.
Critical.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is going critical.
Critical. Target destroyed. Target Warhammer.
Altering attack range.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical.
Naive fool. You don't even realize you are nothing more than a pawn in someone else's game.
Target destroyed.
And I'm sure that ominous word vomit spewing from your mouth is supposed to actually mean something.
Target destroyed.
We are on your target, Commander.
Target destroyed.
And no, that's not it yet.
Didn't you know? Your first friend sent you here to die.
Ha! Not the first time the Fusiliers have heard that one.
I think the syntax of that statement gives away who was writing.
Enemy destroyed. Focusing our fire on target.
But it's true. Hans Campion wishes to see your Duke's prized Certus Fusiliers armored up to all 3 hours of blood sacrifice. Retaliation for Duke Michael Hans Octavian's treachery, selling Federation secrets directly to Maximilian Liao.
That's the answer to the invincible 55-ton mech.
Reactor is about to explode.
Done, sir.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile. Critical.
That kills reactor's about to go. That's a fairly active imagination you have there. The Confederation's ambassador to New Certus kidnapped our Duke and took him to Sion, where
Ouch.
Liao executed him in cold blood. Duke Octavian was a patriot to the entire Federated Sons and died at the hands of a madman.
Target acquired.
Get this guy off my back.
Critical. Incoming missile.
Time to earn my pay.
Destroyed.
Group target received.
Critical.
Duke Hans Octavian was a traitor to your nation who sought to have all throne for himself. He fled to Sion on his own free will. He was even willing to use you as your fit Fusiliers to attack your own countrymen in the name of the Confederation.
System offline.
Killing us won't matter. You will never make it on Sarna alive.
I'm showing no more targets on our scopes. Looks like they're all down.
That's a good thing, because that was
Bring the
enough.
support infantry out and take in as many prisoners as possible. Rip each and every one of them out of their mechs.
That's
I
pretty
want answers, and
unprofessional.
we aren't going to get any if we don't bring these imposters in alive.
No commanding officer of a unit would, well, emote like that. Not and stay. Well, I finally got some decent SRM-6s and their streaks. That's okay, but you gotta stay pointed at them longer. And I wouldn't mind that. Okay, I'm just happy I did my job. Held up my end of the deal. And not too much damage anywhere. Yeah, the cataphract took some. I expected that. That's why I gave it extra armor. at the expense of Alpha Strike. First things first. Yep, see, she knows wrong. You know the deal. You pause, I'll scroll. And again, you pause and finish reading. 300-ton limit. Mega City. Yeah, you gotta destroy every target because no matter which way you go, left, right, or up the middle, it's the last one. Take 6 of these and 4 of those. Actually going down in money. Seems to me. An extra 5 tons. What would I do with an extra 5 tons out here? I don't have an extra. Best I could do is an 85-ton mech, and I don't want the. I don't think I want. That's too slow. It hits hard. I'm holding that one for a separate mission. 57 isn't that slow. So that's already been monkeyed with. I'm gonna try that. The time I did something different. I've done that Zeus for almost every mission so far. And that's because I simply don't have a good Orion. I've got an Orion. I gotta have second thoughts about, do I really want to keep that cataphract again? 64, 64, 64, 57. All right. I don't like that. I like the idea of that. I'm gonna blow fuses every time I fire. Days. Nah, it's too damn hot. It's still too hot, but wait a minute. try it. That's right, I normally only save once a day. But in this case, this could be funky.
Right, Commander. We were able to learn the location of Sarna's Meskirovka headquarters and support facilities around the capital city of Sarna from our captured imposters. If your stolen codebooks were delivered anywhere, it would have been at any of the marked facilities for decoding. With the HPG system down, it's fairly safe to assume the codebooks would not have been able to make it off-planet, even if they were decoded. So if you can destroy them here, it's unlikely Liao will be able to retrieve them again. We are deep in enemy territory here, so I can only support you with a small team of commandos. They will tail you and verify the destruction of the codebooks once you destroy the marked buildings. This is your mission, and I need to tend to the Fusiliers and plan our next move. So I'll leave the rest of this up to you and Rihanna. Best of luck.
And to you, Captain Damu. I've got nothing to add to that, Commander, so let's get the job done.
Whoops.
Target
Torso mounted, huh?
destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay, I gotta focus on getting the mission done. That means killing things.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target acquired.
This is Pain God. Target destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Contact Colonel McCarran. We need assistance immediately.
Target acquired.
Regional intelligence operations.
Looks like we've got their attention, Commander. Just keep at it.
This is Pain God. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Pain God here. It's gone. I need a new target.
So much for leading the target. Nice move.
New target flashlight. System offline.
Well, tested that limit and met it.
Critical. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target expired. Target acquired.
How quickly will you come apart?
Target destroyed.
Protocol, finish your paper. Evacuate all facilities. Destroy and burn all hard drives, notebookers, and data caches before you evacuate. Make sure we leave nothing but ashes for these avian dogs.
New target awesome.
Tango down.
Somebody tap danced on his head once already.
Target acquired.
Range. Saving this guy for the city brawl at the end. Not for me. pickup.
This is Pain God. It's gone. I need a new target.
I missed a target.
Target acquired.
Ah, we got him.
CT warning. I'm going critical. Ejecting.
That's the last facility. The infantry will take it from here. We need to evacuate now, before McCarran's armored cavalry shows up in force. Make your way to the marked exfil site.
$6 million C-bills. Could have had an awesome 8R. Yeah, no. Looks like Money Picks is it. Excuse me. Lots of medium lasers out there. Boy. Ooh. Felt it coming, but I couldn't think that. Reach out and turn off the microphone. Yeah, obviously I was doing the mission parameters, not the killing thing. Obviously. That mech's not for me. Folks, that's going to be it for this episode of Opa Plays MechWarrior 5. We're already at the 45-minute mark. We'll see you the next time for the last 3 Sarna missions. And what will not be the end of this playthrough, because I'm also want to pick out and play, I think there's 6 or 7 hand-designed high-reward quest missions. We'll go ahead and do them up too, because we've still got, oh Lord, 9 days until the DLC drops. Or maybe I'll do one of the other playthroughs. Either way, we'll see you then. Until then, Opha's out.